Good night, this is Fumi Sleepy Time Stories. Tonight's bedtime story is about to begin.
Once upon a time, there was a cook named Gretel. She owned a pair of red shoes, and whenever she went out wearing them, she would twirl left and right, admiring herself in her heart. "What a pretty girl you are." When she came home, she always treated herself to a cheerful sip of wine. The wine whetted her appetite, so no matter what dish she had cooked, she found it absolutely delicious. She would eat until she was full and say, "A cook must know how the food tastes after all." One day, her master said to her, "Gretel, I have a guest coming tonight. Prepare 2 roast chickens and make sure they taste good." "I'll take care of it," Gretel replied. She killed the 2 chickens, scalded them in hot water, plucked them, and skewered them on iron spits. As evening approached, she placed them over the fire to roast. The chickens turned a rich brown color and were nearly done, but the guest still hadn't arrived. Gretel called out to her master, "If the guest doesn't come soon, I'll have to take the chickens off the fire. They're at their tastiest right now. It'd be a shame not to eat them at this moment." "I'll go fetch the guest right away," said the master, and off he went. Gretel set the chickens aside and thought, "Standing by the fire makes one hot and thirsty. Who knows when they'll get back? I might as well go to the cellar and grab a drink." So down to the cellar she went, brought up a big jug of wine and said, "Bless you, Gretel," then took a long gulp. But she felt that one sip wasn't enough, so she took another generous swig. Returning to the fire, she basted the chickens with butter and continued roasting, cheerfully turning the spit. The aroma was simply irresistible. "Perhaps something's missing," she said to herself. "I should give it a little taste." She dipped her finger, tasted a bit, and said, "Oh, what a splendid roast chicken. It's a sin not to eat it now." She ran to the window to see if her master was bringing the guest, but no one was in sight. "One wing is already burned," she said. "I'd better eat it." She cut off the wing and ate it. It was delicious. Then she thought, "I'd better eat the other wing too, or the master will notice something's missing." After finishing both wings, she checked the window again. Still no one. Suddenly, Gretel thought, "Who knows? Maybe they're not coming at all. Maybe they went somewhere else." She said aloud, "Gretel, since you've already tasted the chicken, you might as well enjoy the whole thing. You'll only feel at peace once it's all gone. Why waste God's blessings?" So she rushed back to the cellar, had another hearty drink, and then joyfully devoured the entire first chicken. Still, the master didn't return. Gretel's eyes wandered over to the second chicken. Where one chicken is, the other should be too. They belong together. Since I've eaten one, eating the second isn't so wrong. A nice big drink wouldn't hurt either. She poured herself another glass, emptied it, and sent the second chicken after the first. Just as Gretel was finishing her feast, the master came back and shouted, "Quick! The guest is right behind me." "Yes, sir, I'll bring it out right away," Gretel answered. The master entered to check if the table was set and picked up a large carving knife, which he sharpened on the stairs in preparation for slicing the chickens. Soon the guest arrived and politely knocked at the door. Gretel rushed to see who it was. Spotting the guest, she put a finger to her lips and whispered, "Shh! Be quiet and run. If my master catches you, you'll be in trouble. He invited you to dinner, yes, but his real plan is to cut off your ears. Can't you hear him sharpening the knife?" The guest did indeed hear the scraping sound and dashed down the steps in fear. Meanwhile, Gretel yelled to her master, "What a fine guest you invited!" "Why do you say that? What do you mean?" "Just as I was bringing the roast chickens to the table, he snatched them and ran off." "That's clever," the master exclaimed, feeling sorry for the 2 lost chickens. "If only he had left me one, I'd have something to eat at least." So he ran after the guest, shouting, "Just one! Leave me just one!" He meant one of the roast chickens, of course, but the guest misunderstood and thought the master wanted one of his ears, so he ran even faster, determined to keep both ears safe and sound.